In this video, we're going to show you the top squeeze tool and the pressure release setup that we have. This label is marked green, yellow, and red to indicate the speed at which it's safe to compress the pipe and release the pipe. As you see, the dial moves forward as the jaws are closing on the unit, and as you get to different colors, it's necessary to slow the pressure and slow the release of the pipe and the tool so that you don't damage the structure of the pipe and it can go back to its natural state. Go ahead and release that.
We'll explain in a little more detail with the screw.
Yeah, and then we've got an indicator that we can set up on the tool itself to show the speed of the release and the speed of the compression of the pipe, so that the safe the pressure on the pipe is at a safe level, so it's not damaging the pipe. So we'll go ahead and stick the indicator on here, show you how that gets set up. What we have here is a 2-inch travel indicator that, as the tool is compressed, this is going to go down following the dial indicator. So at the green section, maximum speed can happen, and in the yellow area we'll slow it down, and in the red area we'll slow it down even more. And you can watch the speed at which it's compressed with the dial indicator following the dial knob on the tool itself. In fact, let's go ahead and release this, and we'll stick in a piece of pipe here. And as we compress this down, go ahead. You can go as fast as you want through the green section. This is just with a hand hydraulic pump. And then now in the yellow section, we're going to slow down a little bit.
You haven't watched the dial even now. They're set.
Pinches the pipe closed. The label with the indicator allows us to compress the pipe at a safe rate of speed, not compromising the structure of the pipe.
We're getting up to the red here now, Josh, so you explain that.
Now we're into the red section where you want to compress it very slowly, and the way this works is with a valve right here that you can dial this thing closed, allowing only a little bit of oil to go through the cylinder, compressing the pipe at a very slow rate, not damaging the structure of the pipe again. So as it keeps working forward and the compression is continuing, the pipe is getting compressed and sealed off. And so at this point, we have complete compression of the pipe. The repair work can be done to the pipe, and now once the repair work is done, it's critical that this pipe is relieved at a rate of a certain speed, and that's where we have it controlled with our valve over here. So as we open our valve,
This one here. It's stopped, okay.
so we release the pressure on the pump. There's no pressure there. All the pressure is on this valve, which is completely closed. And now we can release the tool at a desired speed or a time, whichever you would prefer, and we can calculate that out with the indicator on this handle as it comes back. We can watch how the pressure's released.
Count seconds here.
You can also time it with seconds. So as you see here, we've opened the valve just a little bit.
That's thousandths of an inch too on the squeeze.
So each hash mark is 1/1000th of an inch. And as this dial is moving, the jaws on the tool are also opening up, relieving pressure on the pipe. And this works together with this label, so as the dial, the knob on the tool itself, as it continues to move out and gets into the yellow section, then we can go ahead and open the valve a little farther open. And then once it's into the green, we can have a full release of oil.
So you can say they got about a minute and a half here now, and you got about 100 thousandths release, you know.
So there's 100 thousandths of release of the pipe itself, of the tool. You can see it coming out. Took about a minute and a half. And as the tool continues to relieve the pressure, the pipe is allowed to come back to a natural state, undamaged, and able to reuse this section of pipe. So for simulation purposes, go ahead and open that valve up a little further. Once we get into the yellow section, we can open this up and speed up the release without damaging the pipe. So as you see, it's coming into the yellow section of the label now.
I show the dial there now.
Yep. So as the handle now, we're into the green section. You can have a full release of oil to bring the tool back, bring the pressure off the pipe, and there's no damage to the pipe other than a little bit of deformity which comes back over a period of time. But the pipe itself is not damaged at all.
Got the correct radiuses on the jaw here.